Undefeated.
Yo, Dan.
Absolute great segue there, man. And let's talk about Dan Azeez. Again, this guy, middle of the ring, bang out.
Bang out.
Talking about someone that's done it the right way. You know, this is a guy that said, I'm not going to rush it. I'm not going to rush what I'm doing. I'm going to keep, again, we're talking from Channel 5 boxer.
Yep.
We knew that he needed one of these big organizations. And of all the people that have been screaming out, let's do the ring, round robin, when all the men them fight, he's been saying it.
He's been on it from time.
He's been the one that says, as domestics, us man can do it. We can get it going. We can get it cracking. You know, and again, even when he talks about when he used to say with me, it's high risk, low reward. But now, bro, he's high. He's
collecting the straps.
He's the reward now. He is the reward. It's not even again, you say what high risk, low reward, bro. Now there's a reward because if you can beat Dan, you've now said you're somebody of note because Dan's gone out there and won strap after strap. You know, he's domestic level into European level. He's done it. Like he's whatever's put in front of him, he's doing. And what a win! Knocks him out on his feet. Referee has to jump in because and that was one of the best stoppages I've seen in a long time. Because
they knew
after that was severe damage, right? So again, like I'm proud of what Dan's doing. I think this is a true moment, and it's exciting now because they're all looking at him. Dan's finally put the target on his back. Shout out to Dan.
For real, big salute to Dan. Like again, like when you say that, if the word thorough is what comes to mind when I think of Dan, I'm like, bro, you haven't missed a step. You know, when we critique guys in the boxing game now, you do. That's what comes when you talk about, say, my guy Anthony Yard. People's frustrations, they come from, what has he done to prepare for this level? Like, he's just kind of, and it's like, yeah, cool. I mean, Yard's different when the fact that he can show up like how he showed up for Beterbiev and look like that without all of that. But in general, that's not that wouldn't be how you plan for your young fighter's career to go.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? When I mean, he's doing it and he's finding his way that way. But as far as what Dan is doing, you say, bloody hell. Yeah, okay. From the English strap to this strap to the British strap to the Commonwealth to the European, it's like you've literally climbed all the stages. Now, does that it doesn't necessarily automatically mean that you're going to be world level when you get to world level, but at the same time, you've done the right work, and I think that's the type of work you do without the amateur background. When you've come in to the way he's come in, this is where you do your work, you build the attributes, you collect your tokens.
Well, so you know that part that you say, again, you talk there's moments for experience for fighters, right? And you when you say he learned a lot after those 12 rounds. You know, when you look at a fighter and say it goes to a 12-round fight and they say, he's learned from that. Well, Dan had to go and fight away from home, right? It was they speeded up the time frame of when it was going to go in, right? Because opposed to fight on Lawrence's card, right?
Yeah.
That's what he said, right? But then now it's like he said he had a moment in the rounds where he was doing well. Looked like he had a fighter out of there, and then the crowd gave him energy because he's fighting away from home, right? And he said he couldn't believe it. That was something that he had to understand and deal with. Now, I'm happy that he's had that education on that night there and said, the crowd has done this. Because that's going to help him in a massive title fight where he's not the A side, where the other guy, that's the things. You need those lessons. You need those pieces. So you say, okay, this is how I manage this, or this is what this energy looks like. He's not recovered. He's just got crowd strength that I like, and that comes, but it dissipates in I don't know, 40 to 50, 60 seconds. Those lessons are
invaluable.
Valuable lessons in the ring. You know, these are the things that will make him better as a fighter. And now I'm saying, let's look at the landscape now. Dan versus Buatsi, they've all, and the only thing that these guys are that they don't have in their favor is they've all sparred.
Yeah, they're friends.
They've all sparred. Like all of these light heavies, are brethren. Literally, like all of them.
Yeah.
They've all pulled up.
It's that thing of seeing Dan and Buatsi like taking pics and smiling at the announcement of Boatsy signing.
Yeah.
And it's one of the ones you just like, I get you, man, are friends, but it's like, I want one of you, man, to distance away from this friendship now. I want one of you, man, to...
Don't do it.
Nah, I know they won't. But you know, for me...
Yard and Boatsy,
they're all cool. They're all cool.
They're all cool. Like, these men are cool. And I get it, because it doesn't have to be beef, but we could be about this money. And unfortunately, our weights matching it. We have to fight. You know what I'm saying? And now I don't know if someone has an advantage, or
you know what I'd like to see
in knowing that they spot.
If I'm looking after Dan, right, my goal right now would be get a Linden belt, get a Linden fight under you, then go for these guys. Just that one extra one. Do you see what I'm saying? Where it's like Linden, after that, Yard, Boatsy, Craig.
I don't know if he'll be able to avoid it, because Boatsy's pulled up. And
no, but Boatsy's pulled up, and that's definitely not going to be Boatsy's first fight. Boatsy's looking to be out in around May. They're not going to. He's going to see someone. Do you see what I'm saying? It might more than likely be like a Shaq Pitters type.
But we're not going to be able to avoid it. We're not going to be able to avoid, like, as you said, Boatsy, because Boatsy needs a challenge soon.
Yeah, so the
challenge has to be worthy.
No, but this is what I'm saying. The first fight won't be the mad challenge.
Of course.
So in that time, get Dan. Where are we now? We're March. Say like a June. Linden Arthur. Yeah, that's a nice step. Then after that, now we're gonna see these guys.
He has to, and that's what I think
it works. I think it works.
It can work. It can work. Linden will be perfect opponent, right? But you see now, like, the issue with because if I'm trying to matchmake, right? If Boatsy was to fight Shaq next, that's kind of like, it is a back step. It is on terms. It's a back step, right? So then the front step has to be someone worthy. And the only issue is Bivol and Bateviev are caught up in like they got
Bateviev has been ordered for Callum Smith.
Exactly.
And Bivol is clearly tied up in the Canelo journey, and Bateviev as well. So
now
they're not seeing a strap for a minute.
There you go. So then I got to see someone. There's 2 fights I can make that the public will say, all right, it's a good opponent, which is Dan. The next one is Anthony Yard. That's it. Because we're not working the zone. What you think? But I'm talking for Boatsy, right? So now this is the all roads are leading to Dan Azeez, is what I'm saying. Because you can't have 2 light heavies in the building. Like, there's 2 bulls in the pen right now. Who's the main one? Right? They're gonna have to decide which what's the name's gonna have to make a decision. Because while it's interesting business, it's still a bit of a mad move, because like you're raising this, you put a lot of effort into this guy to get him to the top in terms of Dan Azeez. Now you just brought in another top guy, and it's like, well, where does everyone go? You know what I mean? It's a mad business decision, and you have to make the same decision that Eddie Hearn was trying to make at certain points. But it's fine, and I don't think Dan's gonna feel slighted by it, to be honest, with Boatsy coming in, because he's had to do it the hard way anyway. So he's not expected any handouts. He knows, you're just this is another barrier that you don't want to put in front of me. Cool, let me see if I can get over it. He's gonna back himself. Now we still get another really good fight though, because I don't know what that Boatsy versus Dan Azeez fight looks like. Now
it's gonna be exciting, man.
It's going to be wicked, because both of them, again, that's another man. Boatsy's another guy that will center the ring and bang out if it comes. I know.
That's what he is.
Yeah.
They're both the same.
They're both the same on the shoulder. Bam. You know what I mean? You got like, it's an interesting fight. Listen, I'm here to see it. You lot, let us know, who do you think wins that one, Dan or Boatsy? Let us know in the chat. And we keep it moving.
Calm. All right, let's do another one.
Yo, people, thanks for watching the Undefeated podcast. Make sure you
like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and all that good stuff, man. This is the place to be.